This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. QB decides to keep it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Aggressive call on the opening play. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get them to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
He'll throw it now. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Bulls. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. There's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Play action here on first down. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
With the sack on first down, it's second down. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the left side, explosive play. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28. New set of downs for the offense, first and 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman, nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. Dogs will line up now. It's first and goal. QB sneak. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Bulls come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick grab. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
First down and more. He's still running. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there. Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Bulls are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the toss play. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. Going to set up a third down play.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. She's able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Incomplete. A second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. The Bulls will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And they've got the returner corralled. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Breaks free. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First and goal, will try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. But when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Cavazos. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Bulls come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking right, this one caught. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Comes up with the catch. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
No press here. The defense backing away. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cavazos. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Second down, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, USF. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Bulls looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks loose at the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Bulldogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
17.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. USF offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. USF offense back on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Tackle made after just a short game. You know,
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's reeled in. It's Cavazos. He's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Pump over the middle. It's long. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. The Bulls will crank up the tempo. On 1st down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Can he make it to the marker? They make the tackle, but gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Again, makes it second and medium. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It's like Georgia will have the first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Throwing off play action. On the move now. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Boom, caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down play coming up for this offense. Chewing clock with the running game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. They'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. pre-snap motion from the offense. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He escapes the pocket. Oh, almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Jukes to get free. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Bulls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And it's caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game.